So it seems we're kicking off 2023 with a bang. We've got quite a lot to discuss here. We've got Horizon Zero Dawn Remake / Remaster to talk about. We've got Neil Druckmann with some comments about recent leaks / rumors. We've got the Final Fantasy producer talking about a secret project that is going to be revealed this year, plus an update on the current remake project that's going on. Seems to be going really well there. And then Konami has also teased some reveals for their games. Before we jump into that, if you do me a huge favor, like, subscribe, share the video, helps the channel a ton. We have some big goals this year for the channel, and every little bit does help. Now let's talk about Horizon Zero Dawn remakes / remaster, whatever it's going to be. Colin Moriarty has given us a little bit of an update from his Sacred Symbols podcast. Now this is technically not confirmed, but just through the grapevine that he's heard certain things about this project. In quotes, we're also assuming that Guerrilla is making the Horizon remake thing there, although if that's real, what I've heard is that it's at another team. So, based on what he believes to be the case, this project is actually being done by another team, not by Guerrilla, which I'm not too upset about that, if that is the truth. Now, granted, he did not say this is for sure the case, but rather just that he's heard through the grapevine. So I think if this is not the case, we can kind of give him some slack here. He's not saying 100% this is a confirmation. So it's something that you should take as you will. I mean, I would call it a rumor at this point, but it is coming from a source like Colin, where he does have connections within the industry, and he does this podcast that is very large, and he has been covering video games and PlayStation for a very long time. So this is somebody who has a reputation of being correct and has a reputation of knowing information on the insider level with other developers. So that's one thing I would keep in mind here. I do think that it makes a lot of sense for Horizon to be done through a separate team, especially if it's going to be like a PS5 upgrade type of situation. Now, we don't know for sure. Remake, remaster, we don't know. Regardless, I do think that it is a remaster. I think it's more of like a PS5 upgrade type of remaster. Now, not to say that they won't sell this for full price, outside of that, but just more to say that I don't think it's going to be a full fleshed out remake like we saw with The Last of Us. I think this is going to be something that obviously doesn't take as much effort, but probably something that's just going to look better, look prettier, look more fresh for people who want to go back and try that game, who are jumping into Forbidden West, right? Because there is a huge difference in the quality of game. It's not on the same level. So if they could bring it up a notch, I think that could do a lot for Horizon Zero Dawn. So we'll see what happens, but that's what we have for that specific topic. Now we're talking next about Neil Druckmann. He had something to say in a tweet. In quotes, "Happy New Year, peeps. As always, thank you so much for the incredible support. We got lots of cool stuff coming next year that we can't wait to share with y'all. P.S. Be wary of insider info. Much of it is false." So this, I really feel this is targeted directly to that movie / TV show leaker. I feel like this is directly targeted at them because of the timing specifically, I'd say. In terms of what Neil is discussing, I think it's a really exciting thing to hear that they have a lot of cool stuff coming next year, as in 2023, and they are going to share that with us. Factions 2 is a given. We know Factions 2 is something that they're going to show us, or Factions 2 multiplayer. I don't even know what to call it because we don't have an official name for it, is going to be shown to us. And then I believe that they have another project that they're going to show us as well, whether that is The Last of Us 3 or whether that's the Uncharted reboot. That's also one of the leaks or insider things, which again, he could be talking about that as well. I'm not sure, but they are partially involved with that if that is the case. So I think that they have a lot going on. I think they have a lot to share with us, and I'm hoping that this year we'll hear from Naughty Dog and finally get Factions out there and get an idea of what this project is. I know it's going to be super ambitious, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what that actually means for The Last of Us Factions and for The Last of Us in general, because obviously we are wanting to see how this story concludes in a part 3. Will we actually get that? I don't know. We don't have that answer yet, but we just know that they do have a script written for that, which makes me believe that that's surely got to be in the works as well over at Naughty Dog. Now, next I want to talk to you guys about Final Fantasy's producer talking about a big announcement unrelated to Final Fantasy VII. And real quick, I just want to give you guys an update on 7 Rebirth as well. It's apparently pacing really well. Development is going really smoothly. And I believe that we're definitely going to be hearing something this year, considering this project is considered late 2023, or early 2024 release date. So that's something that's happening there. But what made me really interested, even more so, in this specific announcement they made is this quote here. There's also another big announcement unrelated to Final Fantasy VII that I can't say anything about just yet. Rest assured, we're working hard to make sure 2023 is the most exciting year yet. So this is huge. When you hear them talk about a big announcement, God, I really hope it's not related to NFTs and blockchain. I really hope it's not related to any of that. And I don't think it is. I think that this project that they're talking about is going to either be Final Fantasy IX Remake, which we saw on the NVIDIA leak list, which a lot of those announcements have come true. A lot of those leaks came true. So I think that Final Fantasy IX Remake is definitely possible. The other thing, which I would really even like more, would be if they had Final Fantasy 17 already kind of in production, ready to go to show us, or at least just say, hey, it's in production, because we really need a steady flow. At least once a year, they drop a Final Fantasy title, or every other year, they drop a Final Fantasy title. So that's something that I'm really hoping is the case. And it's tough to say, but those are kind of the options, the things that are there. There was someone who said that X3, 10.3, 10 Part 3 was a possibility as well. While I do think that that definitely is a possibility, I'm really gearing more towards Final Fantasy IX Remake because of that NVIDIA leak, or Final Fantasy 17. Now, lastly, I want to talk to you guys about what Konami had to say. They, in quotes, said, "Happy New Year to all game fans. Konami's greetings read. Thank you very much for enjoying many of Konami's games last year. This year is the year of the rabbit, and we are planning new games for well-known series with the aim of making even greater strides. In addition, new projects that we have yet to announce to you are also deeply and quietly underway. Please look forward to Konami's future announcements." So obviously, when you hear this, you're thinking, man, I really hope that this is related to Metal Gear Solid, right? Because, or Castlevania. We know Silent Hill is a thing. We know that they're working on Silent Hill projects, but something else that we need is definitely something in the Castlevania realm, and also the MGS IP too. I really hope that doesn't stay stagnant, which I don't think it is. There's so many rumors, so many things around this that are rotating. Whether that remake is real, now we still don't know for sure, but we do know that there was a lot of rumors about Silent Hill, and a lot of them did come true. So it's looking promising that there likely is a case that these Metal Gear rumors are going to be true as well, but we technically have no confirmation yet, but this looks promising, I would say. Now, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. Please let me know what you guys think of all this. What do you think of Horizon Zero Dawn Remake / Remaster? Do you think another team could be working on that? What do you think of what Neil had to say about watching out for these quote-unquote insiders? How do you feel about this teased project that's unannounced coming from the producer of Final Fantasy VII? And lastly, do you think Konami is teasing an MGS IP return or a Castlevania IP return? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you have not subscribed already, please like, subscribe, share the video, help the channel a ton. Greatly appreciate it. It really goes a long way, and I can't thank you guys enough for anyone who does show that support, whether it be views, comments, likes, shares, subscriptions, whatever it may be. I appreciate it all. And let's make 2023 the best year yet for the channel and for gaming, of course. As always, if you want to support the channel a step further, you can become a member, $1.99 Canadian a month. It really goes a long way, and every dollar gets reinvested into the channel. But of course, you never have to do that, but it's always appreciated. I will talk to you guys all on the next one. Take care.